damage to you two.
Fucking hell.
Each?
And
then
yeah,
half.
each. And then half for you two.
Okay, well I'm dead.
How many
Are you
dice?
dead?
Please.
No, I'm dead. There's no way he's going to do like less than 9 statistically.
Correct. He does 12 damage.
I'm down as well.
And
So we're
both
both
of
down.
you, you're both down, but you both are pushed, all your bodies are pushed 10 feet away.
Which way?
Obvious away.
Just says, so I'll tell you what happens. He like appears behind you and he just, again, summons lightning and just on the floor and a thunder wave pushes out, dealing 12 damage to you.
We get knocked 10
It
feet.
does, it knocks it
Which
10 feet
direction?
away from me in any way. So I guess it goes out in a circle, so
Yeah, let's choose.
just... We'll send you over that way. No, we'll send you over that way and that way.
Okay.
Cool. So are you both down?
Yeah.
Fuck!
I really hope it doesn't have much health left.
Does he
Wait,
Yeah, it
but we
does.
can't.
They can stabilise, but we can't get back up.
You two need to stay
Whose
apart.
turn is it?
I wasn't
next?
sweating before
It's-
this combat.
Do you remember when you decided to cast Burning Hands?
We're supposed to be a hard
Pretty
fight.
hard
man.
as well because if someone's like they haven't been targeting my AC, if they're targeting my AC, I have shields, I'll be fine. They've been using fucking spells.
Why do we have to be morally good people?
Yeah.
We could have just gone.
Okay, Cairo is going to try and finish this dude off.
See, my
He has
Minotaur
two-
would have just said fuck
Bloody
it.
Okay, so if this doesn't finish him, then he gets a critical fail, but this should finish him. That does finish him. That is, thank God, 13 damage. So it just, he brings the head, again, he is tanking, he has took 2 down, he just straight into the head and sends him flying into a wall and explodes.
Yes!
Explodes on contact.
Yeah,
Take
explodes
that,
on
you
contact.
blonde bastard.
Right, but he's going to say, as disappointing as it is to
Bruh.
not win.
Oh, he's just gonna fuck off, isn't he?
I know a losing battle when I see one.
I've just called him in the face, surely.
he sees
Start
a
talking.
raging
Yeah,
lizard,
he's literally
a
surrounded.
mage, an angry centaur.
Yeah,
I'm like, oi, bitch, fuck it.
Everybody's almost dead, you know? Maybe he wants to stay and give it a go.
He is going to
Look how brave.
some
you're in
magic that no one recognises is going to come out of his hands, and he's just going to.
I'm
I
quite
check-
close to him.
Can I
just
check
saying.
it? Is it something I recognise?
Can I roll into it? No, I'm
Teleport, so like they don't even trigger opportunity attacks. Like
no.
this has
Instant.
happened. Yeah.
That looks like a big area. Because I'm in that area.
Oh god, he's just gonna blow us up and we'll die.
No, he is going to.
We need
And
to
this
get hotel
blue
market.
aura
sun.
is going to come out of this
Or
area.
we can check in before
Surround him,
we can come back.
and
if
a
necessary.
portal is going to open up,
I don't know.
and he dips through it.
And then the portal closes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh!
Your turn.
What can
I'm
you
gonna
do with that?
Yeah, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
You're going
He knows
through.
who I am. He knows who I am. Fuck it.
You're going through.
Oh yeah.
You're going.
Yeah. Fuck it. If I die, I die.
Oh
What, you are?
I'm going through.
Okay. Oh shit. I am gonna need to take 5 after this. You go into the portal. Okay. You emerge into the throne room, but it is not the throne room you remember. It is just the throne room. The walls are gone.
Yeah.
You are in some other ethereal plane.
Yeah, and then teleport back. That's it.
Let me find out where I did write this. You feel the ground begin to shake. This confuses you because you know this particular area is not known to have any earthquake in the past century. You look at each other in shock as the velocity and ferocity of the shake increases. You move outside and look up. A blinding green light spreads across the sky with a deafening boom. As you look up, several large thin discs occupy the sky and block out the light. They crash together and you see them begin to melt. Some of the discs split into tiny chunks and begin to rain down into the atmosphere. You could swear you heard screams on the wind, but cannot be sure. As the discs get further and further together, you realise that things are not as they seem.
No more ask about the weather.
Hello and welcome back to another day of D&D. We are without a member today. We are without Fauntless, aka Ellis. The man needs his rest, so we are he does after that fight need his rest, so we are letting him have a bit of rest. But we are joined again, as always, by Tom, who plays. Who do you play?
I play Vartuto.
Vartuto, that's it.
Wow.
Wow, bro.
Then Ogbo and Alex.
Okay.
And then,
Remember me.
and then the amazing Hella.
Okay.
And,
the
Nathan.
middle-aged
I
mutant
see how
Ninja
it
Turtle.
is.
And then obviously Fauntilus, the most
Drink
important
to
character.
cope.
Drink to cope. That's my coping mechanism.
This is my
Stop
copium.
stealing it. But last time we left off, if you remember, you let Valandril escape.
Didn't let him escape. That's not accurate. We tried our best.
And unfortunately, he managed to get away. And then, at the end of the session, the sky, it became quite fucked up. Some discs were colliding together, bits of debris were raining down, and you all ran outside to, I commanded you to all run outside and look up in shock as a booming green light spread across the sky.
We'll reenact the screen.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's it. Thumbnail.
Take a picture of it. Oh my god. Oh my god, they did what?
So,
Question mark,
as
question
Ellis
mark?
isn't here, but we are in kind of a situation where he can't just dip. I am going to roleplay as him, but luckily for you guys there is no combat because I think you would die.
Yeah,
very
no
easily.
combat yet.
But cool.
Die.
So,
I'm here all
you
week.
look up and you see the debris falling from the sky. What do you do?
Run.
Shit myself. I mean...
Take a long rest.
yeah, we need it.
I need it.
You just look up and you're like, and I am tired.
Just look
Not
up.
accurate.
We deserve a rest, guys. I think we
Not
should...
accurate.
I don't know. I feel like near death probably desensitized us a bit, and now we're just like on such an adrenaline high that like
Well,
I attack the sky.
roll attack.
as
Okay.
you are deciding what's happening.
Can you describe what's happening? Is
Yeah, so as you look up, these large discs that look kind of metal are colliding together in the sky. They're large, obviously round circles, and then they have a smaller circle in the middle. Then they are just colliding together and breaking into each other as a booming green light spreads across the sky of Halvier. The sun right now, it's almost pitch black
Green,
because
not
the apart from the green light, because the sun is blocked out at the moment. And yeah, there's just degree of metal just falling down from the sky. You don't see where it
Metal?
lands. Yeah,
As
as far as you can tell, it's sort of metallic
it's
substance.
not
just
natural.
like really high up.
It's not natural.
Not nature.
Oh! Ah!
Alex is like, sorry.
Are they like really high up?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Nature.
like they are probably just out of the inner atmosphere.
Do we know? Can we see like at all anywhere where they might have come from, or do we just like it's just they
Can I
just
use
seemingly
deflect
appeared?
missile on the disc?
Did they look like anything when they came through, or did they? Like,
You didn't see them come through.
Okay.
You heard
Oh,
the
yeah, we
ground.
came
You felt the
outside,
ground
didn't we?
shake
and we
harder
just
than you've ever had, and then heard a massive explosion in the sky. So you came up, and that's when you saw the discs appear.
well, I have a feeling none of us are going to be thinking straight. 'Cause this is
I mean,
pretty
I don't know what
terrifying.
we can do about it.
No, I don't.
I don't think we can do anything about it.
Yeah, Edmure and Cairo are kind of like you. They're just like, what the fuck?
We need to. I suppose we need to find a place to hide or something or
Well, we got-
something.
We got a house, but we
He-
burned the
yeah,
roof off
we
it.
got-
So
Yeah, you did actually.
We got
I
a cellar in the
forgot about
house.
We do have a cellar in the house.
That's
Don't exactly have good
terrible.
memories with that though.
I mean, yeah.
I don't
that.
know.
Drastic times called to drastic
What did we
measures.
do with the loot?
You divvied it up.
Yeah.
We
How much
go
was
over
it?
that again.
Gold,
Oh, yeah.
a health potion,
Someone
a
took the
scimitar.
sword.
I don't think
Nice.
anyone actually added the gold. How much was it?
It was 150, wasn't it?
120.
120 separated between all of us. So what? It's 40 each.
Unless Cairo wants them.
I doubt
No, he
Cairo.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
So it's about 30 each if Fauntilus-
So add 30 gold. But yeah,
Okay,
So-
200.
as that happens, I'm trying to decide. Actually, one of you roll a d6.
God, what?
2.
2. Okay, so you see coming in the way you did, that he's still flying, I assume. So he sees coming in a black-haired character with a cape and a similar contraption to the one that you saw before.
He's dropped from the sky, yeah.
He hasn't. He's just appeared, as far as you know.
Okay.
Are we on that side to see him?
Huh?
I mean, Borealis can see
Yeah,
him.
Borealis can see him, but you guys, I guess, can't because Fortulus can't communicate with him. But he
Borealis.
can Borealis gesture? I guess.
Pretty sure, yeah.
He like just
Pretty
points.
sure Borealis can talk. They just
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do
Yeah.
like they just can't telepathically talk.
All right. He goes. There's someone here. So up to you. Do you go?
I don't know, because he might just kill me on the spot.
Oh god.
Who's got
We
health?
should maybe go inside safer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I second
if
that.
he follows around,
If he comes, he comes. That's.
you know, he's in a position where he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon we go inside.
We could instruct Borealis to greet him.
Let us walk.
Can you all make a dexterity saving throw?
Jesus.
Okay.
As you
No,
move,
but
as you
save.
move inside. Yeah.
I'm bad at
That's,
this.
oh, is it for the trap?
No.
Oh.
Was it-
But
we forgot
that
about
is
the
a
trap.
good point. But
Yeah,
you've
well,
told
he's
everyone
He's
about
told
that.
us,
stepping
yeah,
over
we
the
know.
trap. Actually, he might walk into the trap. So. 12.
10 as well.
Okay.
Plus-
You two pass.
Well, I'm 12. Well, actually,
As
11.
so, I assume you're all attempting to move inside.
Yeah.
As you do, a piece of debris comes down and is about to hit you. You just dodge out the way, Tom. You take
How big is this piece of debris?
probably about the size of a boulder,
Oh, okay.
That's big.
but it is
So I can't
it's
skidoosh
got
it.
fire off the side, but it's not too big. It doesn't hit you full on, but yeah, because that would be dead.
We both rolled 10.
That's the
Yeah, I actually got an 11 because of
Oh,
my
and you
plus
rolled
one.
higher.
Wait, you got
plus-
11.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
plus
you
one.
pass as well. So you all can sort of.
You weren't. He wasn't near it, I guess, or were you?
I assume it was meant to be as you like walking in through the door.
Okay.
But yeah, so you all managed to get inside before it just lands.
Does it block the door?
It does not. It lands about there.
Ah, okay.
Also.
Cool. So you're all inside now, with a open roof. Actually, I need to roll a dex save for.
Surely the roof is only partially open.
Well, I mean, you
Did it
set
burn?
on
Did the
fire.
whole roof
I wouldn't
burn
say the
down?
whole roof. Kyra got a nat 20 on his.
Well, the roof would be
dex
gone.
save.
It's thatch. It would have
11.
burned away.
I suppose. Yeah. We got some beams.
Yeah, there might be some beams there, but that's if they survive the burning.
I'm going to draw
He
my
also
helmet.
he failed his dex save, so you just hear a.
He just instantly
We're
dies.
like, okay, well we know there's a guy.
Should
over
jump
there.
down the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I go and look through the gap in the wall?
Yeah. Make another dex save.
Oh my god.
And the deck.
I suppose there's no roof on, is there? So.
That's 6.
Okay. Well, this time it was for the trap.
Okay.
I assume you go there to look
Well,
through.
if he has to get up to it.
Yeah, I did, and I forgot about the
So,
trap.
yeah, I'll roll some
Oh,
damage, but the
man.
fire spurts out again.
How much damage is that?
It wasn't.
We need a top camera as well, don't
5.
We do.
5 damage.
That's some.
Yeah.
That's some
Should
we need
attach
next
one to the
time.
mic.
No, it's not.
Ouchie.
Just hold it. Hold it.
Have a phone up here.
But yeah, you look out. You can't see much, but you can see him because he's kind of standing directly outside the door.
What's he doing?
He has a large trench coat and a brown cape. Sorry, and the contraption looks to have 2 barrels this time instead of just one. And he is missing an eye, his right eye with a scar down the side. He has spiky black hair and then a sort of adventurous attire that you'd see. It's like got a bunch of different bags and stuff all around. Yeah.
I'm gonna shout through the door.
Is he knocked over?
Who are you?
Yeah. Hey, my name's Baron Hexley. It's nice to meet you. I don't know why, but I just felt something was here. Do you know what's going on?
Not a clue.
Okay, well, he sort of looks around. He's like, is there a way in? Because this does not look fun. One of those boulders just hit me, and that really hurt.
How much safer in here? Got
Am I-
no roof.
Huh?
We've got no roof.
Great. Okay, just great. It's probably still better than in here, and I can at least have a look around. You alright if I come in? Or are you gonna try and kill me as soon as I walk in?
I'm gonna look to my allies. I don't wanna.
He's sound.
Yeah.
I trust
Well,
him.
You're
did-
very.
Wow, you are very trusted.
Did
No.
you describe anything back to us about his weapon?
Well, I mean,
I mean, you didn't ask about it, but
I can tell you.
See
all.
it.
Okay.
We'll see it when he comes
No,
in.
you probably hear him talking.
Yeah, it's probably.
so he comes round and he will roll.
Tell him about the
You
pressure
didn't
plate.
tell him about the pressure plate, so he'll roll a dex save. He passes, so he's like, "Whoa!" Steps in.
I'm gonna have my halberd out just to be ready.
Yeah, he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! What are you?" And then he looks at you and goes, "What are you?"
Looks at Cairo.
And then he looks at Cairo as well and goes, "Oh my god,
And he looks up.
are you from Hajarki?"
There's Borealis floating in the middle,
Yeah.
just like looking
He
down.
hasn't
at
seen
him.
Borealis yet. He's just in the sky. Actually, let's roll perception to see if he did.
Jarky.
He didn't see Borealis. But as you are talking, Borealis disappears.
Oh.
And then
Oh no.
you hear from Fauntilus, something doesn't feel right. And then, what do you do?
See what happens. Just go away.
I thought you were
have
going to
much
like turn and be
to
like,
do.
what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
and
mean?
then-
What do you mean? Something doesn't
What's
feel
wrong?
He just looks at you with like worry in his eyes, and then you just see, starting from his hands, he just turns to dust and disappears.
Dust.
Bruh.
That
what?
sounds fatal to me.
Oh, I've got to get him in one of my bags. And I've got to label him.
Tom straight away is like, yes. And Hexley just look, what the fuck?
Actually, I'm going to go pick up his.
Yeah, sorry, mate. We
his
can't.
ash
We
and
can't
hatch.
explain
Because
that.
this is the only, this is the
Don't
only, this is the
ask.
only thing we have left of him. So, like, if
Yeah.
we can,
We have the dust.
yeah.
If you have the dust,
That's
yeah.
Take the
ideal.
dust.
You also have Corin's dust as well.
Do you,
I
do you
do.
have the
I-
sword?
I-
Do you have a sword?
I
in
have
your
the
bags,
sword,
right?
yeah.
That's good.
And actually, that's true. Fauntilus does leave behind his
Oh god.
sword.
His
No,
magic
I've got
ring.
that.
I thought you gave it
his
to him.
ring of regeneration.
Oh my God!
It's the only item that drops on the floor.
Bruh.
Can I pick it up?
It's because it's magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Then we should
Alright,
fight for
as
that.
you
I'm,
pick it up,
I'm right by it, but
as you pick it up,
Oh.
this time you see.
Technically
Yeah,
mine.
no, you will see. You see.
you pick up his ring. You
Sort
turn
of
to
like
dust.
you know in Lord of the Rings when there's Sauron's writing on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that-
You see the blue code this time appear on the ring.
Can I see it?
No, because you're not looking at
Okay.
it.
But I'm
he
right
can-
by his. I'm right by the ring, though. Can I not see it?
No, it's only when he picks it up.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
only when she reaches down and picks up, then the code appears in
You're over
his
here,
hand,
the
and
ring's
then
over
it
here.
disappears.
No, I was picking up his ash.
I'm not
Oh yeah,
attuned-
you were.
I'm not
Yeah.
attuned to this.
For sure.
No, you're not attuned, but
You
you
are
have it for this session. When you
Yeah,
know we're on
that's
this.
achievement.
And then as that happens, Cairo also turns to Hello and goes, "I remember. The slave master. You left me. You left me."
I'm sorry. It's not a good time.
That's very
Not
true.
the right time for me. Okay.
Yeah,
sky
this
is
isn't the time.
falling.
This isn't the time for those.
No, but as
squabbles.
he says, as this recognition flies on his face, he then also just disappears.
Dust.
It was like the
Bro's
magic.
gonna need a bigger
I
bag.
pull up another bag.
Is he putting them in separate bags?
I
Or is he just
am. I'm
mixing them all
labeling.
up?
I'm labeling them separately.
Originally, Tom was very excited with Ellis's dust, and then he was like, "Ah, for God's sake!"
Another one. As long as I don't turn to dust,
I'm
I'm
actually gonna
okay.
have to put this in my inventory.
God damn it.
People's dust.
You have Corin,
Cairo.
you have Fauntilus, and you have Cairo's dust.
So there
I
are
think
things
they've still
falling
got
from the
Edmure.
sky, and yet people are turning into dust as well. Okay. Got
Have we
it.
still got Edmure?
Edmure turned to dust. Don't say that. He's gonna turn to dust now.
Quick,
No.
cast load of drink. Did you kill him?
Almost expectantly, you look over at Edmure,
Did you
No.
did you kill the king?
and Edmure goes, "No."
Okay, now
So
you can
far,
turn to
I
dust.
feel fine.
Okay.
And he like looks at his hands like worryingly and like is assessing.
Why are
himself.
we fine? We're just-
He's like, I think I feel fine. And
Okay,
then
sick.
and then Hexley goes, "Where are we?"
The new guy.
Yeah.
Our area's called Halvier, right?
Mhm.
We're in that place.
What's did he ask where are we?
Mhm.
We're in Halvier. Right.
Halvier?
Yeah. We're in
Halvier.
Halvier.
Where's are you at Orion? Well, how close are we to the
No,
city?
we're not in Orion.
We're not in Orion.
Never heard of it.
We're near to. Ooh, what's it
If
called?
if it's the capital of Halvier, how have you not heard of it?
Yeah, but we have heard of it.
It wasn't called that at the time, was it?
Huh?
You haven't heard of
The
it.
capital was
I
not
thought
called
the king was
that.
talking about it earlier.
It's
Where's
not.
the
It
capital?
wasn't called.
Do we
It was
actually have-
Benadry.
It's called Benadry. Yeah.
The
But the other place
capital.
was called Orient.
I actually have that on my thing, in my notes.
He looks at you and goes, "You must be from Hajaki, right?"
Where?
What?
I know a hedgehog.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be from there.
I'm not from there.
Would I know of it?
You should do, yeah.
Okay.
But it's the
No, I'm from.
it's the other bordering location that you haven't been to yet.
Okay.
Borders Benadry.
No, I'm from TFL.
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 What is that? Tribal? Is that trading company? What do you want about? What are you?
You're cleaning up around here.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Well, what year is this?
What year is it?
It's the first age.
It's the first thing. We have
Do we know-
count
do we know it
days,
as
have
the
a
first
number.
stage? Because
It's
we
the
don't know.
first stage,
We
bro.
don't know it as an age after this stage. do we?
I don't know. Probably like year 320.
Okay, it's
323.
420, I think.
You don't really. I don't know if you know that though, because they're not really
Yeah,
in big
I
counting
probably,
years.
I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah,
Uh,
you might though.
I know exactly what time it is.
Okay,
All
yeah.
the time, 24/7. That's my character.
So you just pop on and go, yeah, 323, and then continue collecting dust.
We are on. So far in our recorded history, we have a few 300 and something years ever since we have emerged from tribal and very primitive standards. A few extended solstices and a few other extended lunarises, but other than that, it's mainly the same 300 years.
He
or
looks
so.
very confused. And then he pulls out his contraption and like just hesitantly shows it to you and goes, "Do you know what this is?"
That doesn't look very.
I've
A
seen.
wand.
So we've seen them before.
That's a magic wand.
I go. I've
sort of
seen a
pole
contraption
arm.
similar to this. The man, who was it? Corin? He in the bar that one time.
The one that turns to dust. Yes.
Indeed, he wielded.
Did you say
one.
Corin?
Yeah.
I believe that was his name. Yes.
He also spoke of Eliana or Liara.
That's his daughter.
Right.
He's from. He is from Orion. What was he like?
He wore.
Trying to kill us.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
doesn't surprise me. He's not a nice
He
man.
wore some yellow armor, some sort. He had
Yes,
weapons.
Yes, the general.
Blue
army-
sword.
He is of the Armada.
Multiple weapons that didn't seem to work,
Oh,
and
you could show us.
this weapon.
As soon as you say that, he like
Pull out.
he loads the barrel, fires it, and nothing happens. What the?
Where is he?
At us?
No, he fires it like a wall,
Oh, okay.
and nothing comes out. Just goes. So he just looks confused. It doesn't work. That's never happened before.
Same thing happened with the other guy.
Indeed, that Corin man, whatever that thing does, it failed.
That was for the better though, 'cause he would have killed us.
He
The other guy also turned to dust.
Oh yes.
Hopefully that doesn't happen to you.
Thanks. That's
He's
very reassuring.
No worries.
He's
Sure, we don't tell him that we killed us.
Edmure then joins
to
in
dust.
and turns to dust. Yeah. He then just goes, "Oh, there is something wrong." Dead. Roll for existence.
Mr. Stark.
Everyone roll for existence.
No.
14.
And 40. Well, you live anyway. Or
Just barely.
You're going corporeal. We're not actually rolling for existence.
Damn.
Edmure comes in and goes, "This is all well and good, but with Sil in control of the city, we are on our own. We need to take the city back. This might be the perfect opportunity to do it."
What motivation does this man have to take the city back?
Can we figure that out?
I can save the king. The real king.
I thought
Not
he was
Sil.
dead.
The real
You're
king.
honest.
You know where he is?
No. The short answer is no. I don't know where he is, but his archmage, Shalador, that's from Skyrim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I completely forgot that. I was like, Shalador, shit.
Go for it.
We'll go for it. Archmage Shalador. When Sil came over to take the city, he had the help of some powerful sorcerer that the likes of which we'd never seen. He knew that they wouldn't win the fight, so used the last of his power to lock them both in a gem. We don't know where the gem is, but they are in another plane of existence
Sorry, did you say powerful sorcerer? Could you describe the man?
It wasn't Valandrel,
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. How does he know about Valandrel?
because he was in the fight.
How's Edmund?
Okay,
Oh,
Alright.
got
Edmure.
it.
Not, yeah, this is Edmure, not thingy.
Sorry.
The powerful sorcerer had a long flowing black cape, covered his mask with a black skeletal. Let me just check his black. No, purple skeletal face mask, and wore robes of black and purple. He used purple lightning magic, which we have never seen before, and seemed to have the power of telekinesis.
Like a lich.
That was a very good description. Thank you, Edmund.
Thank you. I was very observant at the time. Roll for perception.
Appreciate your.
And as soon as the king was gone, we woke up one morning. The council went to meet, as we usually do. Me, Baron, waiting for the king. Syl was also on the council, but he was the spy master. And he and Syl came in with this armored behemoth that we'd never seen before. He came in. It was the most heaving pile of armor, and he just forced us all out. He said, "You will either leave or you die." So, Baron decided
like
to
he
stay
has-
in the city, but I just knew that Syl would come for me. So, I fled, and that's how I ended up here.
Is the Baron the man that we met in the
What did he look like?
tavern? He had a. He was wearing white?
With a black.
Was he quite a?
A beard.
Was he a
and
well-rounded
long,
man?
dark hair.
He wasn't
He was
like- he didn't have my
well-rounded.
physique.
Yeah, he was well-rounded.
Yes, that was probably him. I imagine he's probably not.
Oh, I
the
didn't
best
realise
way.
he was of such high importance when I asked him what happened to the king.
Well, the old Baron, wasn't he not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
was
we
As in the
accepted
ex-Baron.
that we did not have the power necessary to stop
You said
that.
something about armor.
Okay.
But with you at our backs, and he specifically looks at Hella, we might have a fighting chance. So I suggest we go down below, rest up,
Yeah.
and then we take the keep.
Now,
for nature.
we talk all of this, but may I just address the impending doom of the situation that we are currently in? Of this, the sky, yes. I appreciate you understanding.
Edmure looks up and goes, I've never seen anything like it, but without the Archmage we'll never know truly how to stop it or what to do. The only thing we can do is assure our own survival. And for that we need to take the keep. Hexley, before he goes, "Are you mad? You want to fight?"
We are.
We're in no fighting shape at the moment.
Yeah, he kind of, yeah, he does. Who's the weakest? Who's got the least health?
7.
Me, I've got 5.
He looks at you and you are like,
Leaning on my stick,
Yeah.
just like, I'm fine.
Right. He is in no shape to even think about going into war.
For nature.
But then nature, you're like, I'm ready. And then he looks at the sky and he's like, I'm with them. Like, going in this is crazy. And Edmure goes, we don't have a choice.
Do
Did
we
you
not have a choice?
have horses
Well,
when you rode here?
We did have horses,
We have-
yes.
yeah.
We had horses,
We
but
had
they are, I'm sure they're long gone now.
I'd imagine so.
We can
yes.
go and check.
I'd imagine so.
Edmure,
Okay.
can you please disable your traps?
Yeah, leave it, doesn't
He thinks for a second, and then he pulls out a little contraption and presses a button. It's like a wooden. It's got a wooden contraption with like 2 buttons, and he just presses it. Yeah, the mage tinkered something up for me, so I sort of built this out in case any of our enemies
Artificer, like
bought it.
Monster.
And then he's like, "Shall we go downstairs then and rest?"
Well, one of us should check the horses first, I believe, but I have
Send
no.
the
I'll
horse to check.
Go run out and check whether the
Okay.
horses are still around.
So you go out. You can see they're not where they were, but they are like dotted around.
Well, that's
You'd have to
good.
round them up if you wanted to
Oh.
use
Do they
them.
they have like leads and stuff?
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I'll
Perfect person.
Go and round them up and see if I can tie
We're all
them to
gonna
the...
get hit by this guy.
Okay,
No.
so you're the only one who's doing this.
Dex check.
Well, yeah, I'm a horse, so I can
Yeah,
just run
make
around
a
and
dex
get
check though. just in case, because
Yeah.
debris is still falling from the
That's
sky.
fine. I got 10 health. I got 20. Not
Nat 20, huh?
Not that.
Oh,
Unnatural.
okay,
20.
cool.
Not
In that case, yeah, they like land, but you can weave you and the horses as you go around.
Yeah.
As you build more.
And I'll just bring them like sort of
yeah.
around here and tie them up to the fences
Yeah,
or something.
cool.
Hopefully you don't get crushed by boulders.
They'll all make dex saves.
I'm sure they went all.
As you made a
maybe.
20, I'll allow it. Cool. So then you go downstairs.
Yep.
Cool. Let me get the downstairs back up. Back over there. As you go downstairs, and you are downstairs, you can still hear the landing debris as it scatters around the earth. But seemingly no one else turns to dust. So you don't have to take more time. Actually, I'll just go over that before. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Cool. So you're back down in the cistern.
Chamber.
Cool. In the chamber, yeah. So everyone is down there.
How did I get down?
Same way you got down. Like,
No,
you
you
had to
gotta
teleport last time.
Clamber down.
Ambience.
I don't know how you get down actually.
You just do what you do. There's rules about it.
Yeah, that's true. You just
Yeah.
It takes more. Of
I
you.
mean, yeah.
I'll allow it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll work it out.
Sure.
People like carry you down.
There's
worst
the hole
case.
outside
You could
as
do-
well.
you could do
I
pull-ups.
could go down there.
Yeah,
You're
That's
able to
true.
do pull-ups.
I
You
did
could
do
probably
pull-ups.
just like grab on and then just lower yourself
Yeah.
down.
Probably went down the bigger hole. Actually, no, because I went to something else down.
prison. Cool. So you're downstairs. Do you take this opportunity to long rest? You are most likely safe here.
Through these rooms around the sides, just having a quick look in them, does it look like there's
Yeah.
much of
There's just some small supplies,
What sort of
Um,
supplies?
just like food, water, and
Okay,
like
nothing.
provisions, surprises, nothing.
I just want to have a quick look around in each room.
Do we have?
Yeah.
Are we running rules for like rations and food or not?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
it overcomplicates it a lot
Okay.
to remember that sort of stuff, unless you really want to.
I mean, I don't mind. But up to everybody.
It's the sort of thing you just bring up if you're in that sort of situation.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
stranded somewhere.
Oh, well, we've
Yeah.
clearly got enough.
If you were stranded or something, but you've got
Yeah.
loads down here that it wouldn't be a problem. You have a look around the room. It doesn't seem to be anything of particular note. There's a few like pieces of armor dotted around, but nothing that you haven't seen before. Call it sort of like your classic. You have better. Like you look at it and go,
There's no plate armor.
there is no plate armor.
No.
Ah, you just spawned in the
no.
corner of a room.
Plate armor
Plate
perfectly
armor.
fit for a sensor.
Yeah, perfectly
you
made.
only need.
Yeah.
Chest
You're,
plate.
you're pretty normal on
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah, what kind of armor can you wear?
You actually
Only
get like
bottom
horse
half.
armor.
I mean,
Yeah, I
there's
suppose you would,
not.
don't
You
you?
don't have rules for that kind of thing. You just sort of have it custom
Yeah.
fit for you.
Well, I mean, a centaur could, in theory, have 2 pieces of armor. So they can have the horse armor and the regular chest plate
Yeah,
stuff.
I probably need
Suppose.
like proper fit armor. Though.
Yeah.
But okay, cool.
Makes it order.
So, what are you doing? Are you just long
I feel
resting?
like that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you somehow, it's not a very good sleep because every now and then you just hear
Distant
jolted away,
explosions.
distant explosions, but they do seem to be slowing down. They are starting to explode less, and by the time you wake up in the morning, you haven't had an explosion in a good hour or so. So either they've moved a lot further away or they've just stopped. So you wake up in the morning. You didn't have any weird dreams or anything. Tom, you didn't have a memory flashback. Actually, you didn't have any weird dreams. What were you dreaming about? Hello, what do you dream about?
The fighting pits.
Nice.
That's not very pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a dream. It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
What happened in it?
It's fighting.
Nice. Cool, man.
Old memories of the Colosseum.
Cool. Ogbo, what were you dreaming of?
Olbo was trying to focus on like the lost jungles of his homeland while he was sort of resting, but he just kept thinking about how the metal raining from the sky is destroying all the nature. It's making him sad.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you wake up in the morning. Barristan is kind of hastily packing away his stuff, looking very stressed, and Hexley is still just sort of stroking his chin and looking around very. It does not look like he slept much, but he sort of just doesn't say anything, stays very quiet, and yeah. So what do you do to prepare for the day? Do you hum Hakuna Matata, Ogbo?
Sort of a bit of anticipatory, or whatever it is the word.
I'll get Edmure to throw little pebbles at me so I can
Edmund's like, what?
practice my deflection.
Also, don't forget to, you've got all your health and everything back.
Where's Edna going?
You get a potion.
I do get a potion.
You
Oh, let's see what it is. Where am I?
D6.
Oh, it is a D6, yes. 2.
That's resilience again, isn't it? I know it's a 3 that.
I think it's a haste. It's swiftness, yeah. Potion of swiftness.
Cool.
What does
10 feet of movement.
that do? Nice.
Lovely. Very fun. So you do that, and anyone else do anything of note?
Nope.
No, cool. So what are you deciding to do? So Edmure is going back to the city to try and see what he can do. Do you go with him? Do you try and sort out something else?
I'm feeling well rested.
Are there any jugs down here?
Yeah, Edmure just goes into one of the other rooms and pulls out a jug. Just goes, there you go. Here's one I prepared earlier.
I'm just gonna create an alchemy jug right then and there.
Nice.
I'm gonna start crafting it and then adding the magical properties into it. You guys are all just wandering around, I'm assuming, and I'm just sort of like, I'm just like
humming and
laying
flicking small objects.
laying magical circuits into it. And
Sorry, let me just try and find the item.
I also have a bag of holding if you have that.
I think I do actually. Let me have a look. So yeah, the rest of you aren't doing much. Unless you have anything.
A frame of reference. My bag of holding's only like that big, so it's not like a big opening. I can't fit huge things in there, but I can fit the sword in there because I can go. Because it's not that thick, is it?
No.
I definitely did.
It doesn't really have a hilt.
No. You can always like jimmy it in a bit. Also, because the rest of it is gone there, you can just sort of like move it freely, can't you? Makes it easier to fit things in. So you have something quite big, but it's like really thick at this bit, but then there's like thick here, so you just put that bit in first and then push and then go that way and stuff.
I don't know where I popped them. But okay, cool. You do have it. That's really weird.
It's alright, I don't need it.
Yeah, you know what it does. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Because I did originally have it for Thingy's loot, so it's in a separate pile somewhere. Let's see, is in. No, it's just the rings. But I'll put them away. Cool. So, how do you feel? Do you want to go back to the city, or would you rather wait out a day, go do something else?
Wow, Edmure made it sound like this is urgent.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
spent half our life trying to prect him about yesterday. I think we should probably continue to protect him.
Edmure, do we have any sort of plan as to what we're going to do here?
I still have some form of standing in the city. The fact that they sent Valendril, does Sild's dirty work. He always has. He's not one of his own mind. So that means I think that he wouldn't send the normal guard battalions. So I will walk up first and see if they will let us in. If not, then we can sneak him through the sewers. But that is not something I would like to do, because that is very dangerous. But we will do what we can. He turns to Hexley and he goes, "Do you have a weapon besides that weird contraption thing?" Hexley's like, "No, not that I know of."
Who's got the
We've got the scimitar, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Are you able to wield something like this?
I'm sure I could. I've used knives and sword. Well, I've never used a sword properly, but I've seen one of my good friends use one. So you
Who
pass over
has
this.
it?
You have it, don't you?
I guess I have it.
Is it just a normal scimitar?
Yeah.
Out the back.
Well, out of the back holding. He's like, "Whoa! What magic is that?"
It's magic.
So yeah, now it's still
It's
scimitar.
magic.
Thank you. So you've
It's
actually
simply
got
just
a,
that.
he can do stuff.
Actually, it's alchemy.
Alchemy.
You'll find.
Cool.
Nature.
So you head upstairs and you can see the sun again. The discs are still in the sky, but they are just no longer blocking the sun, and they seem to be quite a bit smaller, but they are still there. They are also, some of them are half discs, some of them are 3/4 discs from when they've collided, but they're not colliding anymore. They're separate for now.
So we can still see them.
You can still see them, yeah, which you couldn't do yesterday. So
Yeah.
cool. So you come out, and the horses are still there. They luckily survived the night.
Woo!
I'll just say quick, the jug that I made, it's not light, it is like 5 kilograms. It's not just like some small little jug thing.
Jesus Christ.
It's like 5 kilograms.
Do you want me to hold it?
I can do. I was thinking of wrapping it up or something,
I was gonna say, yeah.
but that's that.
Okay.
I could put it on my back as well, and then put my scroll to the side of it.
I've got a lot of weight.
So, how are you travelling back to the city? Edmure would prefer to go fast, but would you like to go medium, slow?
If we're not, depends if we get exhausted from it, then no.
You get exhausted. You'll get 1
No,
point of
no,
exhaustion
yeah,
from
no.
fast.
What does that give you?
You get there in 2 hours. And exhaustion, what you have disadvantage, don't you? On
Yeah, I
checks?
like everything.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
medium.
No.
Yeah,
We're
so medium.
not going to be exhausted.
Cool. So you get on the horses and you ride at a normal pace, still being able to be alert.
How far away are we from 2 hours, do you say?
Well, 4 hours now.
4 hours, okay.
Cool. And you're up in the morning, so it's probably about 10 a.m. our time. So the sun is not at its highest peak yet.
Cool.
So you'll probably get there about 2 p.m.
Mm.
So you do you stop on the way? Do you do anything?
Do we have anything we can do on the way?
Nothing for me.
Don't think so. And everyone make a perception check.
16.
15.
Okay, you notice, Tom. Actually, no, both of you notice. Cresting on the hill is another sleek grey figure that you noticed before, and you hear a familiar howl. And you look up and you see the wolves that you saw earlier, and they almost look for Fauntalus, because obviously they miss him. But only 3 of them descend down the path. And sort of surround you. Thank you very much for watching that episode of Echoverse D&D. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and share with your friends. And make sure you subscribe and come back every Tuesday so you never miss an episode. And if you have any feedback, put it down below, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Just let me know what you thought. It all helps. But other than that, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay noisy, guys. Goodbye.